Hello and welcome. Let's take a look at our top story this hour. Russia has formally annexed about 15% of Ukrainian territory. The regions gained in the war are now formally Russian territories. The question now arises, how far can Russia go to defend what it now says is its own territory? Russian President Vladimir Putin has once again raised the nuclear threat, warning the West against taking nuclear threats as bluffs. Putin has maintained that nuclear weapons would be one of the options in case Russia faces an existential crisis. It's a scenario which the world dreads and something even Moscow would never want to do because it could have unimaginable consequences. A global nightmare, and the US says it takes President Putin's nuclear threats seriously, but does not presently see indications of the use of nuclear weapons, while warning Russia not to take down the dark road.
Said before that we have had the opportunity to communicate directly to Russia a range of consequences for the use of nuclear weapons and the kinds of actions the United States would take.
Western experts are wary of it and are closely analyzing the Russian arsenal. Russia has a wide option of nuclear bombs at its disposal. There is also a question of proximity. The use of nuclear weapons so close to its territory would put Russian citizens at risk, as well as the radioactive fallout. Now, Kremlin could use the tactical nuclear weapons instead of strategic ones. Now, tactical nuclear weapons are small nuclear warheads intended for use on the battlefield or for a limited strike. They are designed to destroy enemy targets in a specific area without causing widespread radioactive fallout. The smallest tactical nuclear weapons can be 1 kiloton or less. The largest ones can be as big as 100 kilotons. Now, strategic nuclear weapons are larger, that is up to 1,000 kilotons, but they are launched from longer range. By comparison, the atomic bomb the US dropped on Hiroshima in 1945 was 15 kilotons. Now, right now, the possibility of a nuclear war doesn't look probable, as both Moscow and the West knows the pain that such weapons of mass destruction would cause. But as the conflict drags on, the rhetoric continues to rise, and even the threat of using nuclear weapons is unnerving. For now, the West is watching the Kremlin very cautiously. The US has stepped up its intelligence to monitor Russia's every move. But eventually, dialogue must start between the West and Russia to remove the dark clouds.
I think right now, if one wants to avoid the danger of an escalation into nuclear weapons, which we could overcome militarily, but which would change the nature of international relations, because it would open a field of technology that has no limits, that has never been experimented with, and that it's too dangerous to lean to decisions that would have to be made under the impact of its power.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.